Hey there, my little darklings. It's Skitty Kitty, your night shift guide to the places sleep won't follow. Tonight's tale? It starts like most things do, with loss. But what if the real nightmare starts the second you let go? Pull up the covers, keep your feet off the floor, and whatever you do, don't fall asleep too fast. This one's called Jerked. They say stress can mess with your head. And I've had plenty of it lately. My dog died last month, 12 years old. He slept at my feet every single night. He was the last thing I felt before I drifted off, and the first warm weight I found when I woke up. The first night without him felt like trying to fall asleep in someone else's bed, empty in all the wrong ways. That's when it started. At first, I thought it was nothing, just one of those hypnic jerks. Those sudden twitches your body does when you're falling asleep. A leg kick, a head snap, like your brain forgot gravity existed for a second and panicked. They're normal, harmless even, except mine didn't happen just once. It happened over and over. Every night, just as my body began to relax, snap, something would jolt me awake. My foot would kick, my shoulder would jerk. Sometimes it was my neck yanking me back up like I'd been on the edge of drowning. I figured it was stress. Too much caffeine, too many late nights staring at screens, so I did all the things you're supposed to. Shut down early, cut the coffee, I tried soft music and warm chamomile tea. Nothing helped. By the fourth night, my body was begging for sleep. I'd start to drift, and just before I crossed over, that same electric shock would slam through me, like something was reaching out from the dark and refusing to let me go under. I caught myself pleading out loud, "Just 5 minutes, please." I felt pathetic, but I didn't care. By the sixth night, I was falling asleep in places I shouldn't. At my desk, behind the wheel. Once, during a meeting, I dropped so suddenly into a dream that I spilled coffee on my shirt and didn't even notice until someone else pointed it out. That afternoon, I blacked out at work. No jerk, no twitch, just gone. And for the first time all week, it was peaceful. My body gave up, and I slept so deep, it felt like being folded into velvet. I only woke because someone from the next office came knocking, irritated that I was snoring through the wall. That night, I thought maybe whatever had been happening was over. Maybe my body had finally exhausted whatever fight it had left. I got ready for bed without dread for the first time in days. I crawled in and pulled the blanket up to my chin and closed my eyes tight. Felt sleep begin to pull me down, and then my left leg kicked so hard I nearly rolled off the mattress. I sat up gasping, hands shaking, and that's when I heard it. A voice, close and low to my ear.
"No fair sleeping while I'm here."
Not a dream, not a thought, a voice, right there in the dark. I haven't slept since. Not with my dog gone. No one to protect me now. Not with it here. I used to think the jerks were my body trying to protect me, some ancient reflex warning me that I was about to fall. But now, I think maybe they were trying to keep me awake. Because whatever this is, it doesn't like to be alone. Especially not in the dark. If this story twitched a nerve, don't forget to like, comment, and follow before something in your room decides it's lonely. I'll be right here rocking in the dark, waiting to bring you another nightmare. Sweet dreams if you can find them. See you next time on Dead Time Stories.